Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am here with my very first project Use It Up for July 2017. I have gone through my bins and I have selected things I just want to use up and be done with. I have a lot of partial things. I have a lot of half-cent shots. I have a lot of clamshells with only a couple pieces left. I have older things I just want to use up. So without further ado, I'll jump right in. First is Sassy Girl Aroma Georgia Peach Coconut Cream Filled Cake. And this only has, let me look. This only has 3 little cubes left. I'm not talking big chunks. I cut my chunks when I get them. I have 3 of these left. So this is three melts. When I get my wax in from Sassy Girl Aroma, I let it sit for 2 weeks and then I cut my chunk bags. For me, it's easier. I can just grab a chunk and go. If they're still in the big chunks that they come in, I get discouraged and I don't want to reach for them because I don't feel like cutting them. So I cut all my chunk bags at once 2 weeks after I get them. That way they've had time to cure. So there's 3 chunks left in that. Wilma's Downy Clean Breeze. These are just, 2 little cubes. I'd like to finish that up. I don't need to keep holding on to these things that I have so much of. Goodnight Lover from Sassy Girl Aroma. There's just 2 chunks left in that. Cottage Breeze type from Sassy Girl Aroma. There's 2 chunks and then a half chunk. I cut these in 1/8 for the bathroom. So I cut them in quarters and then I cut the quarters in half. And so this is technically 5 melts if I use these in the bathroom, but it is only the 6th of July and I have all month, so this is not very much. When I change my wax twice a day, that will definitely get used up if I put it in my Use It Up bin. Salty Sierra Saltwater Taffy from L3. It's a half a cent shot. Again, I don't like having half-cent shots. It kind of irks me, so I'm going to finish that up. Next, I have Disneyland from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is about 2 melts. I had gotten this in a D-stash, and I don't like to hold on to things that have three or less melts. To me, it's just aggravating. Lemon Curd from Sniff My Tarts. It's only half of this left. Now, I will tell you, I put this on in my kitchen. It is 5:30 in the morning on Thursday. I put this on in my kitchen about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening Wednesday. So it's been just about 12 hours. This is still kicking ass in my kitchen 12 hours later. It's amazing. All I did was cut this in half and I put half of that in the kitchen. It is amazing. I want to finish this by the pool from Better Homes and Gardens. There's just 2 cubes left, so that'll be very easy to get through. I want to finish this simply because of age. It's Sweet Cream and Cotton Candy Sweet Lavender Marshmallow Cake from Sniff My Tarts. It is a little over a year old now. I have heard Sniff My Tarts does not do as well when it's past a year, and there's only 2 cubes left anyway, so I would have put this in my project Use It Up anyway, but the fact that it is older is another reason. The same with this for age-wise, Coconut Roman Holiday from Vintage Chic, since it just passed a year old, so I'd like to finish that up this month. Vanilla Bean Noel Strawberry Jam Wafers from Sassy Girl Aroma. Again, this is 1 melt. I don't like keeping things that only have 1 melt, so I'm going to use that up this month. So this project Use It Up today's the 6th. I am a little late getting this going, but this is going to run for the month of July. So in August, whatever I don't use between now and the end of July, I will put in my August project Use It Up. I'd like to start doing this monthly because I do have a lot of wax. I do get D-stashes with partial waxes that I do, instead of throwing them in my bin, throw it in my project Use It Up bin. Like I've gotten half-cent shots as freebies and D-stashes. And if my dog would stop moving around her crate, she's just making all kinds of noise. Anyways, if I get these things in D-stashes, these I bought from L3, but I've gotten half-cent shots like this in D-stashes, throw it right in my Use It Up bin. Don't bother put in my good bin that has all my full cent shots. So I'm gonna start doing that. So anything I don't finish up, and I still have stuff to go through, I'm just taking a little break to talk because I talk a lot. Anything I don't use up in July will go in the August bin. And then on around August 1st, I will do my next month's project use it up. This is in, this is going to go along with my regular monthly wax melts. I'm not going to just use these in the month. I have other favorites that I do want to use every month. So I'm not going to limit myself to just this stuff, but I will squeeze these in along with my regular melts. From Dapper Dachshund's Eskimo Kisses. This only has 4 cubes left. I would like to use this up. It's a very, very nice. The pour date was November 3rd, 2016. So, you know, it's over 6 months old. I was wanting to wait till winter, but I don't know that I want to. I don't know how well this stuff performs when it's approaching a year old. Excuse me. And this performed really well with the 2 cubes I did use. I don't want to chance it getting too old because, again, this vendor I'm not familiar with. This is the first thing I've ever tried from them, and I don't know how well it performs when it approaches a year old. So I'd like to get that done. I'd like to work on this Scentsy bar. It's Peach a la Mode. I only use 1 cube, but you can tell it's broken at the top. And so I don't know, you know, how well. I got that in a D-stash, and so I don't know how well that's going to perform. So I'd like to just get that going. Kimmery Ann Strawberry Preserves Cream Soda Stuffed French Toast. It's from January, so it's not too terribly old. But again, I'm trying to clear out things that I bought or was cured at the beginning of the year or the end of last year, just because I don't want to wind up with a lot of stuff approaching a year, especially vendors. I'm not sure how well they perform when they get that close to a year, so I'm going to try to get through these things. Same with this zucchini bread from Butali Wax Creations. I got this in a D-stash. It is from January, so I'd like to finish that up. This I want to finish or use some of just because I have a lot now. It's Mama's Family from Super Tarts. This, I don't know if she sold these like this or if the person I got this from in a D-stash from made them herself, but they're these little cubes. And they're really cute. And I put a handful of them in my bathroom warmer because Mama's Family is one I melt strictly in the bathroom. I love laundry scents in the bathroom. So I'd like to use some of this because I do have a BAM bag and I have, I think, 2 clams. So I would like to work on that. This, I don't know the age of. I got this in a D-stash, so I want to use it strictly because I don't know how old it is. It's Jackal from Super Tarts. Jackal is one of my favorite scents. It is the older BAM pieces from however long ago. I got it in a D-stash in probably April. And I don't know how long she had it beforehand, so I just like to use it up. Same with Hagrid. I don't know how old these are, so I'd like to use those. And the same with this. It's Emma Frost. I know you can't see it, but it's Emma Frost. And the same with this Proton Pack. Just want to use up all these little pieces. Fried Candy Donut from the Bathing Garden. It's one of those donut-shaped tarts that I purchased in my last order. Peach Smoothie from Sassy Aroma, simply just because there's 1 left. I don't need to keep holding on to things that have 1 left. This I am only getting rid of or using up because she's making more for the next replenish. It's Water Lily Fresh Mint. I have half the scent shot. I got this in a D-stash. It's one of her older labels, so you know it's from a little while ago. I got this in a D-stash back in March. I was still new into vendor wax, and I bought a couple of boxes, like medium flat rate boxes that were filled with just multi-vendor whatever random things, and this was in there, and this is like the holy grail from Sassy Girl that I have been hoarding. I used half of this pretty quick between March and April. I've held on to this half scent shot since April, and I made a post in her Facebook group yesterday asking if this is still made. I didn't know if she still had the oils for it or whatever, because I have not seen it in a replenish since I discovered this. And I discovered this back in March. So I asked if this was still made, and she said yes, and she said she would make it for the next replenish on the 29th. So I am going to use this up because I'm going to buy as much as I can of it when it restocks. But again, I don't know the age of it. It is one of the older labels. From either beginning, it must have been last year, because these labels were the ones she used when I started buying her wax in November. So I don't know if this is 1 label ago or 2 labels ago, but it is, you know, approaching a little bit of age, and I don't want it to go bad. So, because it is amazing. So I am going to use that only because I know she's restocking it. Alright, I'm going to finish this Peppermint Bakery. It's peppermint sugar cookie dough bread. There's maybe 3 melts, maybe 4 in this. I do have a loaf coming in my subscription loaves, but I'm trying to get rid of the ones that I have just a little bit of. Same with this pink chiffon strawberry white cake. This is maybe 2, I would say 2 melts. I don't even think there's 3 melts in this. That's not a lot of, once you start putting the crumbles in the bin, it goes fast. So I have a loaf of this coming in my sub loaves, plus I have a pink chiffon. No, I have a strawberry white cake buttercream frosting that I just bought in a D-stash. So that's close enough for me to get rid of this. There's only 2 pieces left. It's blackberry jam butter cookie cotton candy waffle cone. I'm only getting rid of these because I have a bunch of this scent. I had gotten a bunch in D-stashes, so I'm just trying to use up the little bits I have. This I was going to save, but it's starting to look weird. It's Rockets Iced Cranberry Juice. You can see it's getting weird. This is stored just with the rest of my wax, so I don't know why it's turning on me, but I am going to use it because it's starting to look gross. It still smells good. It's from October of 2016, so it's not too terribly old, but again, it is approaching the year-old mark. I can't believe that October, I'm talking about October and September being a year ago. I mean, we're already into July, so time flies. I'm going to finish up this Scent Shot in Toodles Mouse Ears and Gain. It's a half-ish Scent Shot. I'm going to use it strictly because, 1, I don't like having partial scent shots, and 2, because I did order a BAM bag in it. I know it's going to be a month till we get them, but again, I don't like having half scent shots. Whoops. And the same with this, Puppy Paws, Mouse Ears and Cherry. It's about 2/3 of a scent shot, and I'm going to finish that up. And the same with this other Puppy Paws. There's about 2/3 left, so I'm going to finish this. I got one in a D-stash as it was. It was a freebie, and I got it like there was 2/3 left. Apparently the person didn't like it. And the second one, I melted that other third. So that's why I have 2 that have 2/3 left. So these I'm going to get rid of strictly because I don't want to have all kinds of partial scent shots. So that is my July project, Use It Up. There's a lot to get through. There will be a lot left over for August, and I'm okay with that. This is actually the majority of what I have that only has a little bit left for right now. So I'm okay with having some spillover into August. It'll give me something to reach for and aim for you know, empties and whatnot. So that is it. Let me know what you guys have been using up. If you guys have these kind of videos on your channels, let me know so I can subscribe. The regular people that I follow or subscribe to, a lot of times are not doing very many videos. I know it's summer. I know a lot of people are busy, but I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I have a special needs child, and we don't go out much, and YouTube is like my getaway. So if you know people who are still making these kind of wax videos, I like to watch wax hauls. I like to watch these Project Use It Up posts. I like to watch wax empties, what you've melted in a week, all those kind of things. So, I mean, I do subscribe to a lot of people, but there isn't as many that are doing hauls and empties and stuff during the summer, especially. So, if you guys do have a channel, or if you know somebody who's active right now, let me know. Link their channel in the comments so that I can subscribe to them. I want to subscribe to everybody because I just scroll through my subscriptions and see what everybody's posting for videos, because I mean, wax videos are like life. I love them. So anyways, let me know, and I will see y'all later. Have a great day. Bye.